And on today's episode, the biggest joke in Curse of Aros, Harvey. This guy will stop at absolutely fucking nothing to try to get what he wants, even if it's unfair and against the rules of PvP, which is bannable, but hey, why would he care? And we haven't agreed on disconnects or lag issues before, but we've agreed that if it happened in this fight, we would end it. And as you can see, he clearly does not give a fuck. And by the way, this is the same Guardian that rage quit. By the way, because he didn't disconnect. I didn't even try to say I disconnected, I simply said I lagged. He then calls me a scammer, and by the way, before this incident that I'm playing you, he had called me a lure before. And then he called me a scammer, and then he won a few, got cocky, and now he's trying to kill when their necklaces break, which is against the PvP rules that people do. And on top of that, you will have members of the staff team. This is a legitimate screenshot, by the way. You will have members of the staff team super toxic in this little posse that all protect each other, and Harvey's one of those people, which is hilarious, actually. So basically, you have a Guardian who is a staff member of a video game that is accessible on iOS, Android, and online, and they are sitting here and doing bannable offenses. If he had killed me there and he had refused to give my items back, dude, that's a ban. Like, I don't understand it. So if you guys are the type of people that don't believe that staff members should act this way, then I encourage you guys to kind of voice your opinions. There's going to be plenty of people that are calling me a sore loser or whatever. I'm still up profit on him, billions, by the way, so it doesn't really bother me. What bothers me the most is that he would be willing to act like this after the last time that we had PvP'd. He was crashing out. He left the Curse of Aros Discord, lost his rank as Guardian on there, and he had to go and cool off or take a break or whatever because he had gotten so angry, and accused me of 2 bannable offenses that weren't true. So if you're the type of person that wants somebody like this as a Guardian PvPing, then great. I'm still up billions of profit on him, but if you guys watch this video and you guys see the way that he was treating me there when my necklace broke, he should have stopped immediately, because he should have understood, okay, something's wrong. What is he trying to communicate? And it's obvious that I was trying to communicate something here. I'm not moving. I end up putting my sword away, and he had said that if somebody disconnected, right, that they would actually end up, that we would stop the fight and they would give back items. If I stopped moving and I wasn't moving in that corner, then technically wouldn't this right here, right there, wouldn't that qualify as maybe disconnecting for that second, yet he kept going? Isn't that interesting how he wanted to agree to disconnect rules, but that very well could have been a disconnect right there. Yet he didn't stop. So this is a Guardian trying to violate his own rules that he set. So if you're somebody that watches my content and you don't personally agree with the way that Harvey was acting here and the way that he's been acting recently, especially with that Crashout that he did that was really brutal, where he basically was going to abandon the game and then he pulls this type of stuff. If you don't agree with that, contact a mod and tell them how you feel about this situation. Because at the end of the day, guys, especially for the people that love PvP or love watching PvP content, you guys don't want to see me do this to somebody, right? You don't want to see other people get treated like that. If somebody disconnects, you don't want them to be treated like this. I've killed Harvey when he's disconnected in the past, which is why he asked for the no disconnect rule. And I agreed to it. But the moment that I agree to something, he then looks like he would be violating that rule. That could have easily been a disconnect. And then on top of that, not only was he violating that rule, but then I lag. I'm at 1400. I'm over 1400 HP at 1423. I die. You can see I don't see a swing from his side, and yet he refuses to give back the wagered items. I just find that to be really unprofessional as a staff member, and if everybody here agrees with that, speak up and tell your mods. Preferably not Death, aka Trav, because from the looks of it, he deleted this video that I keep showing you guys for whatever reason. But I would definitely speak to the community manager skill about this. He's on. You can find him on Discord at what is it, like CoA staff. And the point of this is, guys, this isn't how somebody should be PvPing. Harvey, you're better than this, but honestly, you're not. You're a fucking joke. you're shit, and to be honest with you, you're just a little crybaby whenever you lose. You don't see me crying about the loss. You said you wouldn't give the item back? Okay, whatever. I mean, it's low-key against the rules of our agreement, but at the end of the day, sure, dude. And then I offered to risk him more, and I kept asking him if he wanted to risk different items or risk again or whatever, and he kept refusing. This is somebody that knows that they got caught doing some really scummy shit, and then they just want to take the profit and run. And that's really sad. If I was the one killing him here and I had done what he did to me, I would 100% have refought him. And I would do that out of respect. It's that simple. So congratulations on making yourself the biggest joke of a PvPer in this game. Worse than Autobot, at least he had the balls to risk all of the profit that he had made against me. At least Excalibur tries to come back to PvP after being away for so long. Him and AK both. Like, honestly, you have so many PvPers that are willing to try and try again, new PvPers that are trying even if they're not great at it. And then you have people like this who have been considered one of the best PvPers in the game, and yet they act like this. That is incredibly toxic. Get this guy out of the PvP community. We don't want him here anymore.
They trying to tell me this is their fault. No, donkey.